Alrighty, howdy there folks, this is Ambiguous Influence, and this is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Heatdeath Build Edition. So, this is easily probably my favorite game of all time. I've been playing it for 20 years now, and I just always keep coming back to it. So let's jump right in. We are going to be generating a character rather randomly here to go with our Heatdeath build. And as to what that Heatdeath build is, well, I will explain that as we go to avoid an expo dump. So first we're going to go directly to the character sheet and set up everything here. So, there's 7 clans of vampires to play in this game, and I have my handy dandy math rocks with me. I'm going to be rolling a d8 to figure out which one I'm playing. Okay, we got a 1. So that is going to be the Bruja. And then odds female, even male on gender. Odds male, so female Bruja, odds female. And do I want to play with the history? These were added in with the later on with the plus patch. You know what, why not? Let's see how many go out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that calls for a d12 then. And that is a 3. Ooh, so the true Bruja. Many blame the stereotype of the rebellious Bruja on Trolli, the hot-blooded Methuselah, whose progeny comprised the bulwark of modern clan Bruja. You share no blood with Trolli. As such, you are predisposed to learned idealism instead of belligerent iconoclasm. And that actually does swap the attributes from mental, physical, social. That's a bit different than normal. Typically it's phys, so, schment, I believe. Okay, so, now here on this screen, we'll be, we have 1 to put into physical, 2 to put into mental. We'll be rolling a d3 to figure out where we're placing these. So my overall goal with the Heatdeath build is to avoid some of the habits I fall into when playing this game of like, oh, like, here's the build I do, here's the way I go through. This is to just, you know, spice things up, do things that I normally wouldn't or probably shouldn't. So, D3 for physical. That's going to go into stamina. First D3 for mental. That's into perception. Second D3 for mental. That's into wits. Okay, so talents, we're going to pull out a d4 here. Ooh, into subterfuge. Second talent, into brawl. And third talent, into subterfuge. Alrighty, down to skills, we got 2 points. 1 into firearms. And second roll, into stealth. And finally, for knowledges, investigation. And finally, to disciplines, which are our vampiric powers, I will be rolling a d3, going left to right. And that's 2, so 2, so that's actually going to be celerity, because 2 is 1 on a d3. If you're not used to tabletop dice, well, welcome to the crash course. And finally, we will give them the ultimate gamer name, Clarence Wong. If anyone gets that reference, I'm glad. Alrighty. So pretty much in this game, we have our little feats here whenever we interact with the world. Mousing over them lights up what goes into them. But that's pretty self-evident, so we're just going to jump right in and explain as we go. Behold the cutscene.
I want to show you something.
Steak. I have seen this cutscene too many times, I'm sorry.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. No. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed.
And yeah, pretty much all those characters will be meeting later on in the game, so...
They were caught shortly after the
it's not just random folks.
Child.
Except for these two behind us, who are just random folks.
As, up to tonight, I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
So that is not a Buster Sword. Not at all. That is a Reaver Diclave.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit! All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Yeah, it's more characters we'll be meeting.
Your sire, tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict
Just
code of
kill him,
conduct
you
that
dick.
all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Alright, and that was basically the longest little cutscene in this game. Pretty much the only cutscene. So, there won't be like big pauses from here on out. These are just the tutorials. Got hands to throw. And again, like, so with the Heatdeath run, the way this game works is that there isn't really any levels, but like you gain experience and you directly spend that into your different stats. The way Heatdeath run is going to work, whenever we have an experience event where we get experience, we're going to make a check to see is there a stat that can be raised for the lowest cost. At the beginning, that's most likely going to be in these abilities that typically cost like just 3 to raise. If there is, we're going to roll a die, going left to right, up to down, and if it lands on a category that we can raise, we're going to raise it. If not, we're going to go to the next category up if there would be enough experience points to put points into that category. The reason I'm doing that is just to vary up, like, so if it was just like, oh, if there's some points you can spend them, then, like, well, all the abilities are going to be filled first, then the attributes, then the disciplines, and then cycling through, and, you know, that would just get predictable. So I'm hoping to just vary things up just a little bit, but still keep more towards a fairly even distribution, hence Heatdeath. And that's pretty much going to be how the character build is going to work for this game. There's just 2 more rules that I will get into as they prop up. But first, tutorial.
Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Okay, I could use the help.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Yeah, let's get away from that horrible place.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. You know, could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
Gee, I wonder how. So what do I mean
All right. You go down there casually. You creep up on him.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
It's been one of those nights. I could use a drink.
Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
Alright. And that's just the blood pool. You fill it by chomping down, and you use it by using disciplines. Lead chomp. Alrighty.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good.
Alright, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm gonna live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now.
Men with guns entering the room.
You get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. Just see what the ruckus is.
You do that. And into the garage. In this game, like, you have first person, third person. Alright, so this comes to the kind of the first rule of my Heatdeath, is that there's going to be several different objects throughout this game that can be detected through inspection, and they'll have this little glow to them. For the most part, unless it is a plot critical item, I will not pick it up unless it has the glow, meaning that my build could see it. I know where all the items basically are, having played this game like the back of my hand. So again, just adding a bit of challenge for myself.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. The Sabbat, they're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell, put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the Prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away.
I don't have my sword for some reason.
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Alrighty, and this is going to bring us to the second rule. So there are computers in the game.
Shortcut.
Thank you, Jack, for interrupting me.
Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I had my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar, you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I've still got that list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
I see.
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. And you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. So yeah, there are computers in this game. They can be hacked into with your hacking feat. Or, some computers, perhaps this one, you'll be able to find a password around in the world or in the area and get into them that way. So my second rule of this is that if I cannot obtain the password through the world or using my character's hacking feat, I will not use the password that happens to be stored in my memory from playing these games so many times. So again, just adding a bit more challenge to the game for me. Password Chop Shop, how useful. And the beautiful command line interface. Like if I were to Control C, making hack attempt at skill 2, in this case it's enough. And I can unlock the safe.
There we
The
go.
key.
Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you.
Oh, sorry. Old habits. I'm used to skipping dialogue, but that will be my one sin for the night. Like Clarence's, who will have several sins.
Fucking waste of unlife, you sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. They're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Note capital letters. Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
Again, important capital letters. The beast? What exactly does that mean?
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone. That seems a little restricting.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. So you also heal while you drain. And this is just kind of illustrate that. And yes, that is where the health meter tops out, even though there's still space left because, you know, a bit of jank never hurt anyone.
Good, huh? Yeah, you can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
I think I still got some threads between my teeth.
Well, give it a try.
I'll think about it. And yes, you can also feed on rats, which, you know, can be helpful in some places. For a piddly amount of blood. Or you cannot, because rats.
Just couldn't bear it, huh? Ah, it's okay. Polite kindred society looks down on that kind of thing anyway.
I can see why. I'm not down with the rodent myself.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
Alright, go.
Gone. Less stealth. Crouchy, 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 crouchy. Into double doors.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
That's pretty green.
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
Wow, they nailed the fluorescent ambience on this.
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that. Make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
I'll do my
He is
best.
the vampire, so be ready.
I'll keep that in
Go
mind.
get 'em.
See ya. I'm on it. And now to Punch-a-Mook. And get a tire iron.
That's that. Sounds like we got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground. Avoid straight bullets.
Sounds like a good
All right,
strategy.
head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
See ya. And now there's nothing through this door in this disgusting restroom. Okay.
Stop.
Dialogue.
You! Just stay back. Keep your distance. Now, who the hell are you? You involved in all this? 'Cause I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
No, but if SWAT comes, they'll drive the gunman down here. You want that?
No. Well, I left my radio in the Caprice anyway.
Look, I'm just trying to skip. Is there another way out?
Yeah, okay. Alright. This way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Go ahead. Yeah, so humanity is a stat in this game, as is the Masquerade, so you want to keep these high-ish. And this tells us about stealth kills. A very fun part of this game, stealth kills. Yes.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear
Oh,
out.
hello there.
Be careful going forward here.
Velez, by the way.
Hold up.
Good to see you. Real quick, audio balancing. Is everything good on that one? But, yeah, just playing some Masquerade. One of my favorite games of all time. Great, just my luck. We are still very early, obviously, doing the tutorial, but, gonna see what we can do here. We're playing a bit of a, fun build I called Heatdeath, where I'm rolling for my stats when we get experience to see if we add anything in or not, hoping to vary up what I typically do on builds. So, hopefully we should have some somewhat unorthodox playthrough, rather than me just doing my standard stat assignment. How about yourself? What's up with you?
There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here and come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
You there. Don't let them catch you.
No problem. And now the punchy times. In the speedy times. In the stealthy times. And yet if you kill this Mook, it just restarts that area. Game design.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do?
Yeah, they probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires?
Well, you know, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear ya.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. And of course, this won't let you pass this little point until you actually shoot one of these bottles, so thankfully that hit the first time. Reload. Shoot you. Shoot you. Train you. The sweet taste of tutorial enemy. Ooh, free knife. And baseball bat.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? It's all over?
Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So this is normal?
Well, to be honest, we came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Well, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
You're losing me here, Jack.
Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you've got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but... ah, hell, you'll figure it all out.
I will sleep over it, but I would like to keep the gun.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
Okay, so for Heatdeath Run, whenever we gain experience, we check to see if there's a category we can add XP into. If so, we make a roll, going left to right, top to bottom. If it lands on a category, on a stat we can improve, we improve it. If it doesn't, and we have enough XP to potentially improve a different category, we roll for that one. And if we have enough XP after improving a stat to improve another, we make another roll. Alright, so we have come to the Haven. So the plan tonight is to stream either to like around midnight or until I finish the Santa Monica section of the game. The courier will be contacting you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting him, Sebastian LaCroix. Dang, it's big, you know. Okay, junk mail, delete. Kilpatrick's crime pewter. Looking for that lazy-ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments? How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further. With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime pewter, you can find almost anyone with a record, and these days, that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you've got the deadbeat, we've got the technology to find him. Delete. 2. Welcome. Hey, welcome to town. Come on over to my place once you get situated, and we'll talk about what you'll need to get the job done. I'm going to pick up explosives right now, some astrolite. I should be back by the time you come over. I'm at 24 Main Street in number 4. Walk to the end of the alley, and my building is the next one on the right. M. You really should not send that info in an email, but 2004. The game begins. A pawn is moved. At your convenience, please come visit me in my home downtown. I leave you this to guide you. Dark blood or curse, a light this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. M. Strauss, Tremere Regent. Hey, the password for your computer is Sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer. It's yours. I dropped you an email with my address. Come on after you get settled. Mercurio. And just as a heads up, unless we have the sheeny shine of the inspection feat, we will not be picking up the random items. Like these ones. We can pick these up, no problem. But later in the game, we may not be so lucky. And any computer we can't hack with our feet or find the password for, we just won't be using because I feel like some self-imposed restrictions. And into the night.
Hey, lady. You got...
You hungry? I am too. You do seem to be alone in this alley. I mean, might as well top off, right? Don't go out hungry. Alrighty. Hello.
What time is it?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work. He's a police officer. Old army buddy.
I'm sure.
He should be bringing his dog as well. It's a Rottweiler. Wonderful attack dogs they are.
Looking for a little company?
I'm happily married to my work. And I have a wife, too.
Sorry to bother
What
you.
I wouldn't do
You're a
for
piece
a
of
glass
shit.
79 Chateau Montebleau right now.
Hey, how's it going, girl?
I'm okay. Do I know you?
Oh, man, wait. Say that again.
No.
There. You go, man. You're a vampire,
I love his little
aren't you?
jacket icon. Let's say I am. What is it to you?
Hell yeah. Oh, man. I knew it. Oh, jeez, I knew you were. I just could tell. Oh, man, this is great. And I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, man.
Are you a vampire? How do you know all of this?
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago. When this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes. Blew my goddamn mind.
You said you're a ghoul. What is that?
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man. And they're cool. Ooh, watch out.
You seem to enjoy it.
It's awesome! Man, after that first date with vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. Just made me
Oh,
feel
it
like I was
did.
better at everything. Felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist.
Who was this nasty dude?
Oh man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to. But it's really cool to be talking to you just, well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh man! Well, other than my master, so I thought I'd just say, you know, what's up? You know?
It's been fun, Knox, but I need to leave. Ah, the game where the main quest has a trail of blood leading to it.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
You want me to call an ambulance?
No. I got a record back east on Heatdeath. Don't touch that phone. No goddamn cops.
What happened to you?
I went... What is this? Oh! Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
Cut the crap and tell me who did this or I'll finish the job.
All right. Jeez, you think you were the one laying here with his guts hanging out? It was that freaking chemist. Guy mixes up speed, his crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop.
I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. Should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty calorie rat bastards.
Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Where are these
Those
bastards?
small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. And one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
How do I get there?
Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, all right. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
Anything else?
Gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
If you could... Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
I'll think about it.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Good to know. Goodbye. Okay, so we are at 3 XP. So that could potentially level a ability. So we're gonna roll. That is a 4. That is dodge. So we'll level dodge. Let's try and get him some morphine.
Please, get a doctor.
I'll see what I can do.
My insides, it hurts so bad. Can someone call my grandma, please?
Stay with me. I can save you. Fantastic moaning. A+. Wow, that's longer than I thought it would be. Maybe my blood can save you. Nice gulp sound. You like that? Best cure in the world.
You... Who... Who are you? Oh... What did you do? What did you do to me?
I simply wanted to help.
You did something. I kissed your wrist. I can feel it inside of me. What did you do?
Gave you life itself. Look, forget about this, and don't say anything. You'll be fine.
You... I feel like I know you. Like you've always been here.
I really must be going now. Now to find some drugs to give to Mercurio. I have no idea why that's there. So I do have my rule on pickups. Now, yes, this is arguably just so completely in plain sight, but it is not glowing, and I'm going to make the rule now of nope, we're not going to use it. Oh, this hurts my soul. And even if I blood buffed, I could not get in there, because I can only raise it to 3 with the +2. Alrighty. Let's go see that beach house, crack some skulls, drink some blood. And yeah, only 1 XP, so can't do a level up yet. Well, stat increase, I should say.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there is torn in 2. By the looks of it, you'd think someone tied him to 2 horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago, up in Malibu, on Scott Beach. But like, I don't know,
Listening to the ambient.
seeing shark bites is something different. Whatever killed him, the head was missing, hands were missing. And there were these huge slashes, but
Bullshit.
no, the guy was literally slashed to ribbons. The worst part was the meat wagon. Someone was watching me. I swear on my badge today, or something. It was not a sight. For a split second, this part hurt me a lot of place.
Maybe it was a werewolf.
Possibly.
Or a vampire.
Also, possibly.
See, this is why you didn't get invited to events. What you did.
Up there, through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
What?
Those men you are looking for.
How did you know I was looking for someone?
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Try me. Well, thanks. Oh, that's a glowing. It is a wolf, or possibly a coyote. Surely nothing pot important. It is very pot important. Alrighty. Ooh, arcade. Oh, the gum's also glowing. Good. I didn't know it would do that at only 3. Okay. And, oh wow, it's a body. Vampiric toughness. That was supposed to be a fall, but oh well. Yeah, talk to some of these random assholes.
Evening.
Know anything about the murder on the pier?
Murder? No, I wasn't here when it happened.
So were you on the pier instead of here? Thanks anyway.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
Who doesn't?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Only in the movies.
Oh. But how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
No, I think it's permanent.
What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do?
You can stay out of my way. Goodbye. So, if I had even a bit of persuade, there's a potential to, like, sell him the steak, some blood, and the gum to make a good batch of cash early game, but Heatdeath build.
It's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, alright? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
What are you talking
You mean
about?
you ain't here to run us off?
No. Is that common?
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
Tally ho. What's wrong with you?
No, we all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
Thin Bloods, but what clan are you from?
Clan? See, I've heard all that before. And I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed.
How'd this happen to you?
I'd just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Met who?
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone.
Go on.
She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself.
Is Lily dead?
Clinically, yes, but honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her.
Maybe I should look into this whole Thin Blood thing.
I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
I'll ask around, see what I can dig up.
Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E. The black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says. That nervous bloke is Copper. And the one who can't speak so well's Julius. Kids gloves with him. They've had it rough.
I'll see what I can find out. See ya.
Oceans and violence.
Help you?
I need to get inside and I need to buy some astrolite.
Really? Call ahead? The man expecting you? Because he didn't tell me to expect anybody.
Really? Did he tell you to expect my foot up your ass?
Just made my night, asshole.
Mine too. That's one. Doors. Two. Physics. Three. Four. Five. Six. 4 or 5 my ass, Mercurio. Come on. Nami nami. Alright, in the Astrolite. There's money behind there, but 'tis not glowing. Oh, but the car radio is. Thought I heard an audio cue there. And back to Mercurio with the boom boom. Astrolite, a powerful liquid explosive made from over-the-counter chemicals. Fun. Fun fact, crabs being, not mammals do not have nipples. There is no such thing as crab nipple. Please ignore the crazy man. Mercurio, I got the Astrolite back.
Did you waste those sons of bitches?
Yes, they left me no choice.
Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
Nope, sorry, I didn't find it.
Damn. I could have used that money to buy myself some new kidneys. Anyway.
What am I supposed to do now?
You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabat interest.
What do you know about this warehouse?
I heard a lot about that operation. I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. But it'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types, and they're all packing. I don't know, maybe,
Maybe what?
there's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
Is there anyone else who would know?
If there are, I don't know him. But about this Tongue. Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Where can I find her?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. They try not to do business there.
I guess I'll go see her. Goodbye. Okay, so we're at 4 experience, which is enough to raise a trait. Let's roll for abilities first. That is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's security. Which means we should be able to open up Dr. Malcolm's office. Now, so technically, this isn't glowing, but it completes a side quest, so I'll break that rule for that. Let's see if I can get into his email. Haha, I can. Tonight? Malcolm, are you free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. You do still make house calls, don't you, Doctor? I have something that needs to be checked out. Paige. Do I really have to ask twice? You don't have to do anything if you don't want to, but I really do need some help studying for my anatomy test. Please? Paige. Guess I'll be seeing you around 5. I'm really glad you finally decided to come over, and if you should want me to show you my appreciation, you just have to ask. Paige. Malcolm, do you think you'll be able to get a day off next week? My mother's coming into town on Thursday. I brought her new mattresses and some new curtains for the guest room. And do you think you can pick up some donuts and orange juice on the way home for breakfast? From Trina at SOL. Yeah, let's see if we can get into the patience. Why not? Let's see if we can spell patience. Why not? Hippocrates. Okay, that's just folk. Oop.
I'm sorry, miss, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
You, Malcolm. Your wife know about your affair.
Get out of here. Can't you see I'm with a patient?
Yes. Divorce is expensive. All I'm asking for is a few bucks.
You're trying to blackmail me?
Yes.
You don't know who my wife is. She wouldn't believe you. Now get out.
Then I'll just forward that email from Paige to Trina at SOL.
Wait now. What do you want?
75 bucks.
But I'm in the middle of something. I'll have to drop it off later. You'll never speak to me about that again.
Put it somewhere in your office, Doctor. I'll collect it later.
Crash got in here.
Just gonna check a few things.
Hey.
Yeah?
How's it going? You, looking to buy or sell or...
What's your name?
You call me Trip. I own this shop.
Trip? What do you have to sell here?
Alright, here's what we got today.
Okay. Actually, we'll unload the tire iron and the baseball bat. Hold on to these for now.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
What's there to do around here?
Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know why anyone comes out here anymore.
It's going to be worse now that with the serial killer on the loose.
Yeah, it's freaking me out, to be honest. I'm open all night and Santa Monica police don't rank amongst the nation's most worthy.
Well, try and stay... are these killings happening around here?
Oh, I don't know. I heard earlier someone at the pier got ripped up like that poor bastard in Long Beach the other day.
No way.
I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's like we just get used to it, you know, just going our way, do-do-do. But this, I don't know. These killings are chilling.
That rhymed. Indeed, you should be careful.
So, did you need anything in particular, or...
No, thanks.
Thanks
Trying
for
to
coming back.
trigger a
What you
particular dialogue. Nice story you've got here.
You, new to Santa Monica?
Yeah, Aim, is
It's
that
not a big
obvious?
surprise. We get new faces through here night after night. Used to be more tourists, but now I don't know, man. It's more like drifters.
Why do they come here?
Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know why anyone comes out here anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Thanks
one
for
more
coming
time to
back.
see if
What'd
I can trigger the quest. Okay, too bad. There's a quest where you can get drugs from the hospital to help him trip on, hence the name Trip. Okay, we already talked to Mercurio. This is the asylum. So if I read things correctly in the opening cutscene, I think you were basically in one of these apartments right up here, because you could see it through the window. Nice little Easter egg right there. Oh, diner.
I don't think so.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is. And
This
I
is
do
not
hope
an
you
important
realize
conversation
it
to
was
overhear
long for
whatsoever.
tonight. Meet me at the agreed upon location across from the bar by the
Stealth.
underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
What'll it be, honey?
The creamsicle can smell it, and I think those are rat droppings there.
You're the health inspector.
Yes, I
And
am.
I suggest you order something healthy, like the cheese omelet surprise, Inspector. If the cook doesn't spit in it, surprise.
Disgusting.
What'll it be, honey?
You ever see any pale, kind of strange types in here late at night?
Is that a trick question?
Have you ever heard the term thin blood?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
Try to remember, where did you hear it?
I know I've heard that before.
Maybe a kind of strange pretty girl said something about it recently?
Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Thanks a lot. I'll be sure to do that. So we got her purse, her photo, and a bail bond for Rolf Toten. Bail bond.
We are living in the last days.
Well, it just so happens there's a bail bond place here. Oh, what do you know?
I don't care. I need to find him so he can find him. It's 250 grand of my money on the line here. Look, I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know if you hear anything about
S
it.
through Z. Toten. R. Bond written August 22nd, 2003. Immigration case 663321. Bond amount 15,000. Type of bond collateral car red lightning bird 77. California plate Goikani. Notes: go back to Germania, pal. We don't take the euro in these parts. Check XP, only 2. Howdy, Eric.
Hello there. How you been?
Hi.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
You can stop kissing my ass, fat boy.
I like you, sugar. You got balls. Pardon the expression, missy, but you'd make a good bounty hunter.
Really? You need one.
Nah, I already got a great one. But actually, I can't seem to find him right now, and it's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
Maybe I could find them for you instead.
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
Of course. Where should I look for him?
Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in.
I'll find him. Goodbye. Gonna go find that car for Lily. Thought I heard the manhole cover. Diary. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I can sneak into the blood bank. Good to know. I'm not going to read all of that, I'm sorry. Can't get into there.
Who are you?
Those are both excellent questions.
You want the clinic?
Maybe not. Excuse me. Sorry. Let me just skip dialogue. Old habits. Locked. Freezers. Okay. Not able to get into that one. Oh, wait. Can see what we level. 4. That is dodge again, and we can indeed put points into it. Actually, surprisingly defensive this time. Again, not a stat distribution I would usually use, so the Heatdeath run is working. However, I need a passcode, and it's over your dead body. Yo, phlebotomist, the passcode is 1969. Don't forget it this time. There's a bunch of freezers for blood. And one of them, oh, just so happens to have a passcode in it. Oh, wow. Boxes!
Hunger. I need it. A drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood.
Who are you?
Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calming. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it.
Hold still. I'll let you go.
You don't look well at all.
Well, Sweet mother of God!
Interesting. So oftentimes, if the other guy's alive, it'll be him who dies here, but because I killed him earlier, it's a completely different guy.
The heat. It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him. I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
Calm down. Tell me who you are.
What just happened? It's not who I am. I've never done anything like that before. I'm not a monster.
Sure. Of course you're not. I'm not gonna say that to her. Shh, calm down. It's all right.
I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Who are you?
My name is Lily.
Lily. You're the one E told me about.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
He asked me if I knew anything about Thin Bloods, which is how I found you.
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A Thin Blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Go on.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider Thin Bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a Thin Blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon.
You should go see E on the beach. He said he forgives you. He wants to see you.
E doesn't hate me anymore?
No, quite the opposite. You should talk to
I'll go
him.
see him. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Goodbye.
about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
I promise, Lily, it's not your fault. You couldn't help it. Goodbye. You couldn't help that you did a perfect ninja kick off the wall, straight onto a man's artery, and sucked him dry. It happens to all of us.
Go and let that bitch out.
Plot?
There's one less bitch in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to do in that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more!
What can I do to set this straight?
Now that you let that one go, I have to go out and find someone else to fill the chair. But it's kind of chilly out, and now that my co-pilot's been devoured, I'm flying solo. I need a new body. Find another donor and I'll whip up a fresh batch.
Where should I look?
The bitch who owns me and this place runs the asylum. Lots of young, stupid blood there. Not like the putrid, stinking, vagrant blood we so often get. Don't shed any at the club, though. No. The missus, she don't appreciate it.
Fine. I'll check out the asylum. Goodbye. But first, we will unlock a pathway! Physics. Dr. Malcolm's office key. Would have been nice. Oh well. Which actually reminds me to check for the cash. Haha. Quest reward. I can justify it. Alrighty. We're getting low on blood. Let's see if we can go randomly attack someone for some. Such a wonderful person I know. You just want to admire me in private.
I've suddenly got the urge to walk down that dark and foreboding alley over there. Care to join me?
It would be rude not to. I'll meet you there. Okay, still 2 XP.
Good luck finding a bidet around here.
too much I could say on that one. And Humpy Chomp. And leave you alive. I'm such a nice person. Okay, nothing. It has come to our attention that a sample of werewolf blood has made it into the hands of the local tabloid, and that they have sent it on to the clinic in Santa Monica for testing. The responsible party has been dealt with, most painfully, I can assure you, but for obvious reasons we can't have them testing that blood. Please retrieve the blood sample from the clinic and leave it in your mailbox. You will be compensated accordingly. Wasn't me. So now that we have that morphine, 2 XP. Brought you some morphine. Hold still.
Holy Christ, I needed that.
I had some questions about Santa Monica.
Specifically?
No way I can score some guns.
Guns? Guy named Trip up the street. He keeps a few pieces under the table, but he doesn't sell to anybody. Doesn't have a license. I'll give him a call. He'll sell to you. It's the least I can do.
Thanks. That's 3 XP. Let's roll for abilities. That is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. I'm actually going to place a save down here, just because.
Thanks for coming back.
Oh, you're there. So they call you Trip. Are you doing drugs?
No, not really. Sorry.
Not really? There is a clinic across the street. Can I get you something for access to weapons?
Thanks.
Okay.
It's not a big surprise.
And that's another way to get it, so.
Alright, here's what we got today.
Okay.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
Heard this place is the place to pick up some weapons.
Oh, damn it, who told you that?
Mercurio.
Alright, look, I can't have every Jesse and Jamie off the street, coming in here and asking about this. It's not cool. I'm not exactly licensed, and these weapons aren't precisely legal. If you catch my drift here.
I understand.
Look, now, I appreciate your business, and I'll sell to you, but don't tell anyone else, okay? Keep your nose clean.
Of course.
Alright. Come take a look then.
Let's see if there's anything to sell off. I can hold on to a lot of these and get a possibly better price when I raise stats. Possibly. So I'm going to go see the Vorman sisters now, because my stats are a little shaky to do the hospital side quest, so let's not do that just yet.
What do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club?
Yes, it's Grey Griffin.
You see, you little girl, like fabric softener do on freshly mowed astroturf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
What the hell's your problem?
Oh, I was just thinking about this delicious little pancake who came into my club and wasn't so sweet because she was soaked in vinegar.
Okay, who are you?
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
Do you have a name?
I am Jeanette, and this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
Okay, goodbye. And I will be coming up right after you. Button. Button.
What can I get you, beautiful?
I'm on the wagon.
Sure, I make a mean Bloody Mary.
I'm looking for Therese. Know where I can find her?
Therese? She's upstairs. She said she has business to attend to, but I can hear her and Jeanette bickering from here. Why do you need to see her?
I need to talk to her.
Yeah, I hear that from everyone, sweetheart. She expects to hear something.
That's it. She's expecting me.
Look, I'll cut your break when we're busy here. I'll buzz Therese, tell her you're coming. Take the elevator over there up. If I hear that you're not supposed to be there, you and me are gonna have a little heart to heart. You hear me?
Thanks. Goodbye. Since I walked in here, I haven't been able to take my eyes off you.
No.
I think so. That's what's important.
If you were the last person on Earth, I'd reconsider my views on bestiality.
Yes, it is.
Hmm?
So seduce can get you blood dolls in this game. Yes. I have something I want to tell you. Come closer. These are great. They, you can use them to feed in between missions and stuff. And yes, I did just refer to human beings as these because I'm a vampire. Bleh. Hey, Knox, what's going on?
Not much. Just waiting around for my master.
The master you couldn't talk about.
Okay. I guess I can tell you about it.
Oh man, his name's Bertram Tongue. He's a Nosferatu.
No kidding. Small bird, I'm looking for him.
Oh man, I wish I knew where he was. I'm getting antsy waiting around for him. I need to tell him some stuff, you know? I don't know where he is or stays or anything. Oh man, whenever he needs me, just, you know, appears.
What do you mean, just appears?
It's crazy. He just appears out of like thin air. The first time he appeared, bam! Like to give me a goddamn heart attack. Oh man, especially how he looks. Ugh.
The first time. So why did he choose you?
Bertram says he's needed someone to do something. Oh man, he's been watching me work as a bounty hunter for a while. Man, oh man, it's so cool. It's like a job promotion, only I get to like live forever and stuff.
So I don't know if it's the lighting of this scene, but his sclera looked green as well as the iris. And I just noticed that. Can you tell me what he has you doing?
Oh man, wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this Asian dude who's been poking around Santa Monica. Bertram thought he might be a vampire or something like a vampire. I don't know.
So what's the problem?
Oh man, this guy, this thing got wise to me. Now instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? I see this guy appear around me all the time, like in the distance watching me, warm up next to me. Oh man, and disappear.
Something about your story is a little off, Knox.
What are you saying?
How can you hide the truth from me?
What? How did you know? Oh, look. Oh man, not being straight with me.
I am.
Okay. Damn it, Max. Damn. Man, all right, look. I messed up, okay? I'm just doing what I was told, though.
Continue.
Bertram knew you were coming. Knew you'd come by here. He planted me and told me what to say about the Asian vet, but it's true. I swear. And everything else is true, too. This Asian guy needs to be taken out. Can't do it. So Bertram needs you to.
He could have just asked me.
He can't stick his neck out like that. He doesn't deal directly. His way, I guess. So can you do?
Fine, I'll take care of it.
Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was tailing him. I've been so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
Driver's license. Shouldn't that tell you who he is?
No. The picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Here, take it.
I'll look into it for you.
Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
Sounds good, Knox. Alright, see ya. So we have a driver's license. California's driver's license. The name on the license is Virgil Crumb. And we only have 2 XP right now. Going up. Haha, inspection. Ah! How to save on lighting a mirror. How to save on graphics.
Look at you sometimes. Oh, Cerise, you really do kind of flatter and portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century barbs. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, tainted house, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let he who is without sin cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways, but you're just one big shit. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig again? Oh, sister, how can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette.
Fine radio play.
I'll take care of everything, as always. Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil.
If you say so. I guess that means you're Therese?
Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
The plot. I need you to call off the feud with Bertram Tongue.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Why do you hate him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Then can you put out the word that you've got no feud with him?
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
That's unfortunate, but I do need to see him.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
A spirit? You mean a ghost?
I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us.
Sure, I'll do it. What do I have to do to get rid of the ghost?
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
And I'll do it if you promise to call off the feud.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Fine. Goodbye.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
If that's what it takes to get the job done.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Goodbye. Alrighty then, let's take a check. 2 XP. So one thing I will do real quick is head back down to the beach, because all of the items in my inventory that are Lily's I can actually give back to her, so they won't be in my inventory anymore. Alrighty.
Hi.
How did it go with E?
This life's been hard on him. Both of us. But he forgives me. We're leaving soon. I have some family with a place out in the middle of nowhere in Oregon. It should be okay for us to stay out there, as long as we're together.
You probably want your stuff back then. Here, take it.
Thank you.
Keep your love alive. Goodbye.
Brought my Lily back. She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped us, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep her safe.
We're gonna be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
I'll think about that. Thanks, E. Good luck. Okay, and we can potentially raise an ability, so let's roll. Cocked die. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's subterfuge, which would actually need a 6, so we will not be raising right now. We will wait to the next XP event, because we would need at least a 4 to raise one of our attributes. Alrighty, so let's head over to the Ocean House Hotel through the sewers.
Way to the apocalypse! Always room for heathens in the cold and oily pits of the damned!
Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Corruption of the soulless pandemic!
But first, let's see if we can search on that driver's license. Hint, hint.
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new
Oh, what do you know? Crumb V. Bond written March 25th, 02. 2 counts public disturbance, drunken nudity. Case 766141. Bond amount 5,000. Type of bond cash, paid in full. Notes.
Caller, you've
Local,
got the first shot
void.
bed tonight.
Subject's course identified, being held at medical clinic morgue. Authorities notifying next of kin. So we can find his corpse in the morgue in the basement of the hospital. Oh, what an interesting thing. Why don't we go see if we can check that out? One of my favorite blood bags right here. Alrighty. Heading back down to the morgue. Heading down to the morgue. Let's see if we can get anything from the computer. Probably not, because of my hilariously horrible computer skill. And apparently spelling skill. Nada. Oh, it looks like the stream restarted as well. Okay. Well, feel free to pop on back in, folks. Difficulty 3, we can do that with Blood Buff. Foxy Boxes key. Oh, experience. So let's see if we can raise up an ability. That is a 1 for Brawl, which we can. Into Foxy Boxes. Now, you may recall how earlier I noted that this seems to be the building that you were in during the initial Embrace cutscene. And it doesn't line up with what's in here, so non-Euclidean building? Who knows? God, I love putting celerity. It's so good. Alrighty. Got that problem taken care of. Did his... Oh no, it dropped right here. I was like, did it clip through the wall? I would not be surprised with this game. And so we have defeated the mini-boss, kind of. He's a tougher fight for this point in the game. Gotta talk to Nox, tell him that's done. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back after the stream dropped, because, of course, it does. We went to Foxy Boxes, slayed some breath drinkers, got a knockoff katana, and now reporting back to Nox for it.
Yo, girl, you do that thing yet?
I did. You don't have to worry about it anymore, and you should get rid of this.
Right on, girl, yeah. Hey, I'm sorry again for what happened before. Still haven't heard anything from Bertram.
And just real quick, because the stream did drop and get... one moment. And get picked back up, is... If there's any, like, audio balancing issues, let me know. you have any idea what that thing was?
Bertram said it's like a vampire. Different, you know? It's like what they have in China instead of vampires. He said lots of them have been coming to California for some reason. I don't know.
That's interesting. I better be going. And I think I can exploit this person. Ha ha ha. More so than you think.
I thought coming to LA was going to be more exciting than Arizona. I didn't come all this way just for watered down booze.
Dude at the blood bank will fix you up. Just tell him you're there to donate.
Ooh, well, that's just a little too creepy for me.
They probably won't let you in anyways. See ya.
Hey, you.
I heard about a dope part of the blood bank.
Well, that's...
Okay. I'm trying to get it so... Because you can potentially persuade her to go to the blood bank and become Vandal's new donor. Okay, physics.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Terribly. Okay, and we are at 3 XP, so let's roll to see if we can add a stat. 5, 2, 3. Melee. Useful. Well, I guess I'll just go and do the damn stupid, most iconic part of this game. Woe is me.
These streets you walk lead to the spinal columns of the great beast's hall.
Sewers. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like what they did with the sewers in this game. Every hub has its own sewer, has its own sewer layout, different kind of visual palette to them, different lighting. It's actually really fun. Also, it's a good place to hide from the cops if you commit crimes. In-game, not in real life, of course. I would never suggest that, dear viewers, now. Can we get in? No. Oh, where could there be a key? Hellcat! I don't really think there's anything around here. Even if there was, I'd need my inspection feat as per my rules. Like the little Edvard Munch scream in the moon. Oh no, a scripted scene. So effective. Who's that? A ghost. Now let's just go upstairs. Of course. Let's follow you down to the music. The radio. Don't even know if they make those anymore. I'm sure you can find it, but oh, okay, let's move, let's move. Eight? Alright, well, for reasons of plot. Hotel hell. Child severed head found in hotel laundry room. Thank you. Paint. Ocean House Boiler Room key. The key is labeled Boiler Room. Who'd have thunk it? Let another axe. Ping, 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 ping. Truly, through the power of the Source Engine, we have each rivet as its own physics object. That can hurt you. And stop bars to prevent copyright. Am I? Yep. Yep. This is the paper she was toying with. Another body. Police say second child was chopped up like firewood. Come play with us. Or not. Get out. Don't mind if I do. Gonna use some blood heal. Blood heal. Okay. So, you actually do need to get keys from here, even though it's not lit up. Ah! Right, no, do not go toward the phone. It's just going to be smashed into your face. Ah. Let's see this. Nope, nothing. Murder-suicide. Ocean House killer possibly responsible for Inferno. Possibly. Down the dumbwaiter. Nope, not a horrible idea at all. Going into a dumbwaiter. Diary. Okay. And can you do anything to help me? That could be useful. Or just allow the freakadoodle pots to go spinning. And now there's fire. Wonderful. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's take a look-see at that diary for a change. The chart remains of what looks like a diary. May 30th, 1958. Just arrived here at the Ocean House. We have a week-long holiday here in Santa Monica, and Ed has booked us a room for the hotel's grand opening. It's a wonderful place, almost magical. The children have been swimming all afternoon. May 31st, 1958. The first 2 days have been almost perfect, except that Ed can't seem to stop asking about the locket I received from my mother. He seemed to think it was sent to me by some other admirer. That can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Hopefully, he'll feel better tomorrow. May 1st. Sorry, June 1st, 1958. Sun is out today, not a cloud in the sky. Ed seems a little on edge. Keeps guessing as to who my new boyfriend is. Silly Ed. June 3rd, 1958. There was a picnic for the hotel guests this morning, quite a grand affair. Ed is in a dark mood. I don't know what I can do to reassure him that he is my one and only love. The only time he seemed to brighten up was when he was speaking to the groundskeeper. Boys and their tools. June 4th, 1958. We have only 2 days left, and thank God we're finally going home. Ed won't speak to me or the children, and I found him more than once in the bathroom holding the locket and staring at it. I'm afraid he suffered some sort of breakdown. I told him we can go home, but he just shakes his head. He won't look at me. I just want to go home. June 5th, 1958. Ed left early this morning, and I haven't seen him since. If I haven't seen him in another hour, I'm going to call the hotel manager. Against my better wishes, Ed Jr. went to look for him downstairs in the basement. I'm going to send Tiffany down to fetch him if... Wait, someone is knocking at the door. Oh my God, Ed is covered in blood, coming to kill me. Locked myself in the bathroom. He's gone crazy. He keeps shouting, we'll be together forever, and he'll never let me go. Someone please, hey! The writing trails off at the end of the page. Oh, a follow. Cassidy Dyer 944, thank you kindly for the follow. It means a lot. Thank you very much. Alrighty, now to not get squished by an elevator. And the Fire Ox does not have the shinies on it, so I can't pick it up. Gotta love these self-made rolls. Alrighty. Nothing. Something. Creepy music box. Not sparkling, so as per rules of Heatdeath run, cannot pick it up. Oh, it's a creepy music box. That creepily stops. Yay. Yes, thank you for punctuating that. And that. Either of you? See? Yep, yep, all of you. Yep. I feel so attacked right now. Uppity buppity. Stop crying. Wonderful. Leap. To do. Take a look at that night sky. And more damage. Pendant. This exquisite pendant looks polished, though it was found in the charred ruins of the Ocean House. When you hold it in your palm for a few seconds, you're overwhelmed with a sense of profound sadness. And we got some XP, but not enough to invest in stats. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you again, ghosts. And finally out of this crazy house. And back to a crazy house called the Asylum. What do you know? Oh, blood heal. Back through the sewers. And really, the things I really do like about the sewers in this game is that they really do go under all the hubs, and you can pop around in them. I could eat a rat, but I have standards. Okay, access point D. Where does this bring me up at again? Oh, parking garage. There we are. Alrighty. What is with that wall? There's things I'm noticing for the first time in this run-through that I haven't in other run-throughs, so...
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
No, I'm here to see Therese.
Ooh.
I bought this for Therese.
Can I see it?
I'd rather give it to Therese.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she?
Yes.
That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
Essentially, yes. No, please, calm down.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Probably true. Okay. I understand, but I still can't give it to you.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
I'm sorry to hear that, Jeanette, but I really need to give it to Therese.
Fine. You hold on to it. Since you are so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
Sure, I'm a merc. What would put a smile on that
face? Do you know
face?
Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
What do I do? Oh! That's the console key. The tilde. What do I do?
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Would Clarence Wong, the name of my character, steal charity money? Yeah.
It's not what you think. Every pretty penny dropped in that box is going right into some other kindred's purse. You'd be cooking from a dirty steal.
Oh, but that just makes me want to do it more.
I'm
Fine,
sure
I'll do it.
Therese
Then you
will
call
be
it the feud,
thrilled
right?
to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
Be back soon.
Oh,
Goodbye.
There was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well. Have fun, duckling.
I will. Come on. Door frames. Alrighty, quick XP check. Not enough to invest. I'm gonna check my quest log real quick. Okay. I think I will at least try to look for Carson for Arthur. See how far I can get with that one. Wrong apartment. Right apartment. Oh, look at all the shinies. Right. Okay. So you want to shoot things?
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee.
I have enough hack to make the password. Location. Tattoo parlor in Santa Monica. Key. Don't forget the key is on tattoo parlor. It's on top of the TV. Which my inspection feat was not high enough for, so I'm glad I could make that hack check. So, these are skill tomes. If you have enough of the skill and a high enough research feat, you can use them to get free XP and stats. Wonderful. I'm going to be very dodgy on this run, though, because of my Heatdeath rules. So let's check XP. I have enough to potentially level an ability, so let's see. Make a roll. That is a 10, which is Subterfuge, which would need a 6. And I don't have enough to put it into an ability, so we will wait till our next XP event to add a stat, potentially. Into the basement. Wednesday, 10 p.m. Gimbals Prosthetics. Hi, is this Gimbals Prosthetics?
Hello, might I speak with Mr. McGee?
Oh, I'm using his phone, but he doesn't seem to be here at the moment. Can I help you?
Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
I don't actually. What sort of appointment was this?
Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me. Medical reference for the work that I do here in the studio. It's a shame, really. The proposition would have been quite lucrative for him.
Really? Maybe I could come down and model for you.
Why, yes, that sounds delightful. Perhaps you could come down to my studio and we can sort out the details.
Sounds good. Where are you located?
I'm at the end of Main Street,
Flawless game. Flawless.
The sign says Gimbals Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
Sounds good. I'll be there in a little while. See if there's anything else in here. Nope. Someone bring me a van for all this art. Hello, I spoke with you on the phone a little while ago.
Oh, right. I'll buzz you in.
Thank you.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbals Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modeling job? Good. You seem to have rather well-developed limbs, if you don't mind me saying so.
I do. Who are you?
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbal. Stanley Gimbal. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
Nice to meet you, Stan. I'm ready to get started if you are.
Aha! An eager participant. Very good. Just give me a few moments to get my equipment ready, and then come on in and we'll get started.
Okay. Hmm. Oh. Magazines. World War II. Herker. Motor Whore. And Bitch Frenzy. Wonderful. Thought I saw a light switch. No, it must have just been the door one. This is fine. Raid the fridge. Not in the fridge, because this is fine. Okay. Impressive. Okay, now you're just repeating our assets, folks. Come on.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
So I'm playing as Bruja. Basically at the very beginning I rolled randomly to see which clan I am, gender, and then any background, which actually did wind up changing up the attribute distribution from generic as a true Bruja background, so it favored mental stats. And then from there, just, doing the Bruja life of potent celerity and just bam, 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 bam.
For the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Okay. How do I open this door? Potence, celerity, presence. Kill.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's me. How did you know?
Arthur Kilpatrick sent me.
He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He's got some work for you, so you should head back to the office.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
I understand. Well, I'll give him the bad news. See ya.
Thanks again. Don't worry, I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
You better do. Yeah, Lavos, go ahead. Okay. As in the, virtual avatar one? Yeah. Ah, okay. if I'm gonna guess, I'm guessing that the giveaway was rigged or fake, is what I'm guessing this direction is going. Oh, wow. That's nice. Good on the $20. But yes, Casey, Arthur does remind one of Ron Jeremy, I think, very intentionally. But hey, good for the, at least the $20, man. Lavos. Speaking of bucks, let's get Arthur to pay us. I found Carson. Unfortunately, he's not coming back.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
He got his trigger finger cut off by a sociopath.
Man, that's a tough
Sorry,
one.
psychopath.
Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
Sorry, but can you pay me now? Speaking of cost.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thanks. You were saying.
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
I might be interested.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
Sounds fun. You got a deal.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
What's this guy's record like?
Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and that. Small-time stuff, mostly.
All right. Above the pawn shop, he said.
That's right. Marianne Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful. You're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me?
I hear you.
All right. Come back when you got some info. Thanks in advance.
I'll let you know as soon as I find out something. Oh yeah, because like Twitch, it just like it's the blind algorithm of like, oh, you like X, have more X with your Y, like, and just dump stuff on you. Yeah. Oh yeah, like guys pretending to be anime girls so they affect that falsetto, and not like they're doing a character, but like trying to pass it off. Yeah, it's that takes some vocal training that most people do not have, quite frankly. Like it's one thing if you're like reading an in-character voice, I get that, I can take it, but like, dude, just like, and the thing about that is like there are very few male VTubers, so just like be a male VTuber. You're gonna be rarer and you're gonna stand out more. Like, come on. Ooh, thank you, inspection feat. Something I would not have taken usually if not for the Heatdeath run, so that works out.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta hit downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
It's the skill book's in this apartment. It's a stealth one for 1 to 2 dots. Peepin', a voyeur's field guide. Which I don't have the high enough inspection feat, so I will not be picking up because of my self-imposed challenge. Casey, yes, I am playing on one of the plus patches for unofficial patch. I don't know if it's the most recent one. It came out earlier this year. It's the one where they added in the ability to play through some of the levels again as a hunter character. Yeah. So Lavos. Let me get out of the rain. So I am playing a bit of a unique build where this is what I call the Heatdeath build. So every time I get experience, I make a roll to see if I can actually add into a stat. So I'm doing this because I've played this game I don't know how many times. I've been playing it since the year it came out, almost 19 years ago, my favorite game of all time, and I just fall into a pattern of what build I do. So I'm doing this just to, like, spice things up, do something different. So now that, say I have 6 experience, I'm going to roll on the abilities to see what it lands on, and if I can put XP into something, I'll put XP in. So pretty much for this run-through, I'm letting the dice decide my build. And just then using my knowledge of the game to kind of substitute for that. And we got a 9, which happens to be investigation. We'll go check again. Now, since we have enough XP left over to potentially raise another stat, we'll do another roll. Oh, hit the mic. That is a 3, and that is actually for computer. So those are actually 2 very useful rolls. But like in my typical run, I wouldn't even touch investigation, because I know where everything is, so I'll just go there and pick it up. That and the computer passwords. So on this run, I'm not doing any picking up any objects I don't have the shimmer for, unless it is plot mandated. And, see, now I can pick it up. And I'm not using any of the computer passwords that I either can't hack or find in the wild. So for backstory for this character is True Bruja, which just alternated the stat priorities for character gen. And let's see, and I still don't have the research skill needed to use it. Yeah, I have like 0 persuasion either, which is again like usually not how I play this game, so Clarence Wong here is just going to be a flurry of violence. Go back to Arthur, turn the that stage of the quest.
Sorry.
Corruption of the soul is pandemic. There is no hiding true faith.
Hello, LA. You have way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've
Hey there, hot stuff.
Hey, pay me.
So what'd you find out about Muddy?
He skipped town. I don't know where he is.
All right,
That's
then.
a lie.
I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
You can thank me in American dollars.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thank you.
See you around then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
I will, later. Casey, yeah, I believe so. Like that, and I think it might I actually don't know if it changes any of the seduction options. I don't think so, because that's when I just used for getting blood dulls. Yeah. Honestly, this is the first time I have actually ever used a backstory. Typically when I play through, I just play through the vanilla versions of the clans, but I decided to, you know, again, let's spice things up and do something different. So now we are heading to Gallery Noir to slash up some paintings.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351.
Am I now?
Trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Well, it's the only option I got, so wow, the way you said that, it was so commanding.
Well, Missy, that's just a natural response that people have to someone in my kind of position.
Oh, God.
Risk,
Oh, Chunk.
authority. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Want to know a secret? Power is a real turn on to me. Okay.
Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised how often I hear that in this line of work. It's a uniform, you know. Women just can't get over the uniform.
Yeah, apparently we're supposed to hear more things in September on Bloodlines 2. Which, you know, we'll have to wait and see. But I have always said of Bloodlines 2, even before it was announced, that if they ever made a sequel to Bloodlines, it has both so much and yet so little to live up to. Because Bloodlines is much out of this game. Like, there's some just grade A jank even after the unofficial patches and all that, so... But, you know, here we go.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, if I continue to engage you in conversation, it's a violation of Code 613.
Yeah, but we get to know each other. Oh. Okay, not where I thought this was going. Do not kill Chunk. Do not kill Chunk. He's amusing. Also, you're in public, so that'd be murder. Inky. Alrighty. Steal some money. And slash some paintings. Alright, so... Oh, yeah. It basically is, like, it's Deus Ex with vampires that ring very well, like... And, you know, that's all I want in a game, just... I have not played Swansong myself, Casey. It looks interesting for what it is, but... Just never really, kind of, like... reached out and grabbed me. The only of the more modern... World of Darkness games that I have played, on PC at least, have been, Werewolf of the Apocalypse, Heart of the Forest, which was actually a visual novel with some fantastic artwork, really good, and, yeah, Werewolf, Heart of the Forest, that was a fun one, lots of different ways you could go through it, and again, it's a visual novel, but, like, given that it comes from a tabletop game, that works fairly well, because, like, you did use, like, your stats, like your willpower, your rage, and all that. That was really good. I know they made one called Earthblood, which was a more ashy one, which was apparently crap. In terms of the vampire ones, I haven't really played many of them. Like, I have not played Swansong. I do know there was, like, two, like, Shadows of New York or something like that I haven't played. Yeah. There's a light switch here? Huh. I didn't know there was a light switch. Oh, Kane slays able. Kane cursed by God. Kane meets Lilith. Codes of New York is hilarious in all the wrong ways. That just makes me want to play it now. I like hilarious in all the wrong ways. I'm a big MST3K fan, Mystery Science Theater 3000, so I love something that doesn't always work. I will kill you. There we go. Let's check the XP. Alrighty, let's see if I can add anything to an ability. That is a 2, so that is firearms. Guns in this game. Like, early game, they're just like, eh. But, like, if you're really investing in firearms, you get, like, the late game, like the Stayer AUG. Oh, that's a fun time. It's got that writer's obviously from Portland literary style. Oh boy. Oh yeah, favorite blood bag right here. In Santa Monica, at least. Obviously in downtown you have the alleyway of death. Ooh, and I accidentally killed him. First time for everything. Yes, the small bladder does save us. According to what patch you have, doesn't the Guardian change? I'm not sure on that one. Couldn't quite tell you.
You. What were you thinking?
That I had a job to do?
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Oh yeah, I will not get Tourette at all. Like, I have 1 in persuasion. Tourette was never an option.
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I didn't do it, I swear.
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
At least I got your damned item from the Ocean House and into Diary 2. Here, take them.
My museum is wrecked! Do you understand? Now, if you'd like to atone,
Who will
or if
I
you'd like
save?
To provide
You know,
further
that's
assurance of your innocence, I have one more task that has to be done.
That will be a whim of the moment. Which is?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
Alright, I'll go. Then the feud is off.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
I'll do. Okay, let's see what we have. That is a 9. That is to investigation, which I can't actually add to, so I'll go to the next category, which is attributes. Rolling a d10 there. That's a 10, so I'll re-roll. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stamina, which would typically be, I would need 8, which I can't, so I'll go to the next category, which is disciplines, rolling a d3. And that is a 1, which would be celerity, which I can't because that would require 10. So, I'll be waiting for my next XP incident to raise something up. Because that is my flowchart, and I'm sticking to it. So in all honesty, I feel Clarence Wong would try and save Jeanette, because at the end of this, Jeanette is the one who did not necessarily intentionally and directly attempt to have me killed. Because, spoilers, this diner scene is a hit.
Hey, baby.
Oh yeah, yeah, because I would like Tourette to show up as well. I mean, who wouldn't? People who hate fun, that's who. Taking a good amount of damage here. Hello. Hello?
It was a setup. Listen, I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. Therese tried to have you killed. I had to lock myself in the bathroom because now she's got a gun and... Please, you have to help me.
Why should I help you?
She's gonna kill us. Without me, you'll never get out of Santa Monica alive.
Why is Therese trying to kill me?
Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have.
Damn it. Alrighty. Time for the old XP train. 10. Which is subterfuge. Alrighty. Lure seduction. Wonderful. Actually, it ain't bad. It gets you free blood dolls. Speaking of...
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Oh, it is highly situational. Oh yeah. There's... Subterfuge is just like, so niche and situational, but you know, when you want a blood doll after you've been crawling through the sewers and come back up, it's nice. So, I have never leveled manipulation ever. Finance, sure. But, yeah, manip is like, you know...
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. I wasn't sticking my fingers in anyone's pie, dear sister. Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Therese. You poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly the way he deserved to be treated.
Not lying.
He treated you like a... You don't say a word about Father. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
What's going on here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less?
You know, Casey, that is a good question.
So unclean. You want to talk, dear sister? Or should I say Daddy's little girl?
Like, it is... Tongue does state if you tell him that he suspected that was true.
You love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear...
Either that, or maybe they just played along because, you know, Malkavian.
Before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Go on, Jeanette.
Had his way with you, and he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't hear it? Night after night? Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up. Just shut up!
Go on, Jeanette.
Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. But it's all an act, isn't it? I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister.
Yes, you did.
You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused.
It's called transorbital lobotomy.
And brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
I mean, yeah, there really isn't that much overlap in the personalities. But, like, it's the exact same voice, like... Yeah, like, I think they'd, like, pass as identical twins. But, like... Yeah. That doesn't give you the right to tell her what to do.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
You're right, Jeanette. Therese tried to have me killed!
Therese will never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
What happened to your father, Jeanette?
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
I can't believe you killed your own father,
The
Therese.
police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So, sweet sister. Is this how it has to end? I
Yep.
admit I always knew this
Grey
sounded like
Delise,
tongue.
or as she's now known, Grey
Any
Griffin.
message you want
Yeah,
me to
she
give?
voices both of
An
them.
apology? A love letter?
Grab the gun, Jeanette.
I killed her. I didn't want her to go. I only wanted her to change. You understand, don't you? Poor, poor Therese. You wanted to find Bertram. He's at the old gas station in an empty oil tank. He'll help you because I'll ask him to. But you must keep your tongue tied tight about what happened this night. Understand?
I understand. Goodbye.
Don't hesitate to come see me once in a while. I'm going to
Yeah,
be
no.
so lonely without Therese. I mean, I may need someone like you sometime, and I do get bored so easily. Maybe you could come by and cheer me up sometime.
I'll think about it. You kind of scare me, Jeanette. Goodbye. But what doesn't scare me is using dice. That is a 12. Scholarship, we finally get a point in goddamn persuasion. In research. Research? Yes, we can use this to raise our stealth skill. Yeah! I know, right? So, before we go talk to Bertrand and go do, all that stuff, prepare to see the most scuffed Werewolf Blood run probably ever. Let's see if I can get into
Please,
you.
wait your turn and you'll be...
Yeah, whatever. Casey, Jack's story is not that he was Blackbeard. It's actually implied that he is Jack Rackham, who was a real pirate. Yeah, not Blackbeard, but another pirate called Jack Rackham, hence Smiling Jack. Do a hard save here just because. And now to use all my powers of stealth. Can I even... Oh no, I can't even unlock that with Bloodbuff. Yes, I did get Heather. Gehenna was just a myth, I don't care about canon? Well, no. I mean, why should we believe in Gehenna? Clearly it is just a kindred folklore, as Beckett would say. Besides, everyone knows Gehenna was a mass delusion brought on by the awakening of Ravana. Okay, I can actually make this hack. That's wonderful. Yes, Beckett indeed was right. Even when he was wrong, he was right. God, I love this game. Oh, God. I'm just going to watch this for a bit. Okay. This is where it's going to get scuffed. Yep, sleepy, tired, have to go nap. It wasn't me. You'll have to catch me first. Right. Need to unlock the cabinet. Thank you for the follow, Lavos. Wait, let me... I mean, it feels kind of silly to deactivate the camera for the controlled substances, but, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. Okay. Oh, they actually do come up. Humanity, who needs it? Okay, CS cabinet. Well, I did promise the most scuffed Werewolf Blood run. So, you know, we'll go to not Santa Monica. We'll go out through, maybe go to downtown, come back, grab some Werewolf Blood, you know. We'll come back once the heat's off. Yeah. Now to see if they check... Oh my god, they did not barricade the side entrance. The fools. Just gonna creep on down. I'm just checking. Okay, so it hasn't given me a quest failed or anything for my unorthodox approach there, but I don't know, maybe it'll get chewed out. I might get chewed out for this. Okay, I don't think there's any cops who are going to shoot me and make me hide in the sewers, so let's just go talk to Bertrand. I should check unarmed. Oh yeah, melee is only 2, so I'm still better.
Look,
using my fists.
Finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, did you, sweetheart?
I watched a fan fiction where my character take over the Anarchs and Camerlin combines the two. Well, you know, it's actually interesting because if you follow the lore, in the original Anarchs rebellion back in the 15th century, I think it was,
Someone must have faith in you, Cupcake.
the party that settled with the elders became the Camarilla, and the one who stuck to being quote-unquote Anarchs actually went off to become the Sabbat. And then within the Camarilla, there was the Inner Circle line Camarilla, and then the remnant Anarch movement within them, which were internal reformists at that point. And it wasn't until centuries later that some of the Anarchs would split back off again on the West Coast.
News travels down the
And things would degrade from there in Camarilla relations.
Juicy little morsel, and you in the middle. How interesting. Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to a warehouse for Mercurio. You know Mercurio?
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Just humans.
As far as I can tell. The humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
Knox is back at the asylum. So you can get me there.
I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
I was born ready. Let's go. Nami, nami. It's useless, but it's shiny.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in. Some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. What the fuck? We get that kind of shit here all the time.
You know what?
What's different about tonight?
I don't
I typically sneak around, but I really feel that is in the spirit of Clarence Wong. Oh. Experience check. 7. Oh god, intimidation. It's even more useless than subterfuge. But the dice compel me. They'd blast in this front way. Yep.
Hey, you see something out there?
Yep.
Where? Out there in the trains. I swear I saw.
Come on. Oh, come on. Thank you. Nope, nope. No door for you. You're the last. Tasty snack. Ah, that's not abusable at all. Alrighty. I don't think there's a way up through just this one, so I have to go into door number... Oh, wait, there's a ladder. No. Yeah, just fight through the other side. Goodbye. Get up.
Hey, stop, man. Stop, man.
Come on. Never seen that happen before. Alright. I thought he'd follow me out. Such thrilling combat, I swear. Oh, that was thrilling. Broke the hitbox for a moment there. Away from the explosion that will kill you all. Oh, that's still locked. There we go. Good night, sweet prince. Oh yeah, go ahead. Ask away, Casey.
I presume.
Yeah, that was me.
Hopefully no Sabbat saw you escape. They can be somewhat antagonistic.
So whose side are you playing for, Wolfie?
I see my reputation for once does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you.
Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Well, my stats are being decided semi-randomly. The Santa Monica Baron has a split personality.
She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
Yeah, Casey, go ahead and ask that question you want. I saw a ghost at a local hotel.
Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind.
Spectres you gotta watch out for, though.
To give up their secrets.
I met some kindred on the beach that didn't seem like kindred.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Alright, so, with Heather, depending on what your dialogue options are in one of the conversations, she may or may not die. I know that if there's one point where you can release her from your service, she will leave and live. There's another where I believe in the plus patch you can just tell her to stay inside until everything dies down a bit early in the conversation. In the game before that incident. However, it is done in a way where if you tell her to leave or tell her to stay inside, I believe, you will not get the body armor. The only way to get the body armor is for Heather to go grab it for you. And basically it's a choice between you get the body armor or Heather gets yoinked. So no, it is possible to save Heather mainly by releasing her from your service and letting her go back to live her mortal life. Yeah. Other than that, I haven't really seen anything extraordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one, and be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Night, Beckett. Okay,
Nice
howdy,
work,
Bertrand.
Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Thanks. Do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
I'm out of here, Bertrand. Peace.
You better get back downtown. Prince LaCroix is gonna want to hear all about this victory.
On my way. Alrighty. So, one final check. 7. Oh god, that's intimidation again. Oh god, that's 6 XP points I'm never going to see again. I chose this. Okay. So, there's a few different ways you can do that. Technically, yes, she would be, especially if for, like, that month or so before it burns out in her system. If you have, depending on your clan, if you have a few of the different, like, presence or domination, I believe you can use that on her to just, like, kind of, like, put a block on her to, like, just kind of make her forget all this. Make it seem like a good dream. Which would probably help her, but ultimately, yeah, she would have that yearn for your blood until it burns out in her. And really, for stray ghouls, sometimes they go rogue and all that, but, you know, such as the nature of the damned. It's World of Darkness, not World of Cuddles. But anyways, that was the Santa Monica arc, so that is pretty much where I'm going to leave it for the night. I will be streaming this again Saturday night, same time, starting at 8 p.m., picking up right here where we left off. So hope to see some of y'all there if you can make it. And again, it was wonderful having you here. It really means a lot for the follows. This was actually only my second stream I've ever done. There's one that I have archived on my YouTube channel. I'll get this one archived too. I forgot to hit the button that makes Twitch put the VODs up. But I should be having the VODs on Twitch as well. The first one I did was actually completely unrelated to this. It was a double feature between World of Horror and Monster Prom. And that was just kind of a test run. But yeah, thank you very much, folks, for coming out. It was wonderful to talk to you, both of you, Lavos and Casey. What's your YouTube? It's just Ambiguous Influence. I have it linked also on my main Twitch page. But yeah, I'll be loading up archives as well of pretty much all my streams. And especially because I know that this one like dipped out at a certain point halfway through. So you should see the full one up on my Twitch. Up on my YouTube. Yeah, but anyways, let me see if there's anyone on for me to send you to raid. Okay. I am going to send out a raid to actually a friend who kind of inspired me to get into streaming called Dormingander. He's currently playing through Remnant 2, which is a Souls-like. Don't know if you're into that, but hey, feel free to give it a chance. He's a cool guy. Plays games on steering wheels. It's his thing. Anyways, gonna send you over now. Thank you again for coming out. It's meant a lot. And I hope to see you all Saturday. Bye-bye. So, the raid's been up in 80 seconds. And yeah, after and also on Sunday, I'm gonna confirm it on Saturday whether I do or not, but on Sunday I might be doing a playthrough stream for Baldur's Gate 3. That one won't have any of the random build elements because I do not know that game. But in Baldur's Gate 3, I'll actually be recreating my first D&D character I ever played in a campaign way back in 2001. So, hopefully that should be some fun. And Lavos, thanks you. See you too, mate. Okay, and Rage should be going in about 15 seconds. First time using this feature. God, I love, in quotations, Twitch's interface. It's... Ugh. But anyways, thank you folks, and see you Saturday.